How's it going? How's it going, bros? How's it going? It's AJ Games here, and I thought I'd bring y'all Metaphys deck profile. And me and Tony, we're trying to figure everything out. Just schedule's been whack. Tomorrow we won't even be able to record. I'm releasing my song tomorrow, even though I said I release it today. I've been running behind, and I figured I'd bring y'all a good deck profile. I got this deck from Tony. Obviously, Tony he's been one of the main helpers of the channel. All right, so for Metaphys, you run 3 Ragnarok. He's basically your combo starter. You get him in your first hand, and you're like, oh boy, this is going to be fun. Because you normal him, and you banish the top 3 of your deck face up. And for every Metaphys monster you banish, you gain 300 attack. And whenever it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special with level 5 or higher from your deck or hand face up. But banish it during the next end phase, which would be your opponent's. Alright. He's also a tuner, mind you. Next, we run into Dadlius. He's your level 7, and if he's special summon off of a effect, which could be his own too, mind you, because you can go from Dadlius. Dadlius will allow you to banish one, and then you could banish like Metaphys, which I'm about to show you, which then allows you to open up your combos, and this is a good one to go. It's also your target for a card later on in the deck profile that I'll show you. You run around. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way. 3 Metaphys. Whenever he's banished during the next standby phase, and it just says the standby phase. That's everyone's argument. No, it's yours. No, it's the. So basically, you banish it during your turn. You get it during your opponent's turn. You banish it during your opponent's turn. You get it during your turn. But whenever he's banished during the standby phase, shuffle him back, and he's basically your shadows for the deck. Allows you to search everything, every Metaphys monster. And then we run 3 Tyrant Dragon. His banishment effect is okay because you can special summon Tyrant Dragon off Tyrant Dragon or any except for Executor. I'm about to show you, but he offers you very good combos. He just 29 beater, and if you touch someone off a Metaphys card effect, he can attack twice during each battle phase as unaffected by trap card. So your opponent does negate attack or anything? No, because they can't negate your own. They cannot negate your attack. And then we will run 1 Executor. I feel like 1 Executor is perfect. As much as it would be interesting to run 2, 1 Executor is good because rarely ever do you want to see your Metaphys engrave. But in the rare chance that you have 5 Metaphys cards on field or graveyard, he's a good one to drop down, and he just offers so many combos. And then once per turn, if your opponent controls more cards than you do, you can special summon 1 banish Metaphys monster that you have in your banishment. Which that doesn't even specify face up or face down, but I'm assuming it's going to be face up, which that offers you allowed to special summon. That's it for the main Metaphys monsters. Next, we move into Necrophase. I only found 1. I looked through all my comments tonight. I only found 1. But Necrophase, whenever he's normal summoned, shuffle all banished cards, which includes your opponents, which can be really good, especially if you're all multiplying desires, which this deck runs desire. Thank God. But and again, 100 attack for each card shuffle back into the deck. That's it for your monsters. Now we move to spells. I'm going to do Metaphys spells and then the extra spells. We run 2 Factor. Basically allows you drop that on field. You can summon any of your Metaphys monsters, even though they're level 5 or higher. You can normal summon them without tributing. 3 Sim Metaphys. One of them proxied, obviously. But Sim Metaphys, what it does is once per turn, you can banish 1 Metaphys card from your hand. If you do, draw 1 card. Once per turn, if a Metaphys card in its owner's control is banished, apply this effect. All monsters on the field lose 500 except for Metaphys, and then opponent's turn, which that's you during your turn. If you banish during your opponent's turn, change battle positions of all monsters on field except for Metaphys monsters, which that's kind of broken because Monarchs. Let's just leave it at that, Monarchs. That's it for your Metaphys spells, and then we move to the extra spells. 3 trade-in because you have a lot of level 8 fodder in this deck. And with this, it just basically allows you to get into your combos a lot quicker and a lot faster. 3 soul absorption. You do a lot of banishing in this deck, so why not gain life? 500 for each card banished. Pot of Desires, 5k there for 1. Have all 3 on field, you just gain 15,000. And obviously 2 10k. Your 2 Desires, I've been going back and forth between running 3 or 2, 3 or 2. I usually do pretty well with 2. 2, it's consistent enough where I get it, but I don't want to see it too often. Because if I banish both Necrophase, then I basically just lost the duel, but that's why I only run 2. That way I'm not banishing both Necrophase and etc. 2 Sacred Sword of 7 stars allows you to send your Dadliest and banish it, which guess what? It'll be banished face up, which means you can get Dadliest's effect. Plus draw 2 cards. I think that's a +2. +1 technically. 2 Twin Twister, just for back row and field spell control. Especially going against the pendulums, just drop this and your opponent just sits there with that look on their face like, you're a dick. And 1-ups, we run 1 Dimensional Fissure. Because we have Macrocosmos and then we have Dimensional Fissure. Pretty sure I can guess what's going to happen. We want to make sure your opponent's banishing too. That way they're screwing themselves. And then 1 Celestia, which is actually, I know you're like, huh? But all worm-type monsters gain 300 attack and defense. I know it's the field spell, which ruins yours, but oh well. But once turn, you can banish 3 worm-type monsters, which will be face up, from your graveyard, and then target 1 card on the field and destroy it. 3 Metaphys, you get 3 searches. Now we move to traps. 2 Dimension. If your opponent special summons a monster, except during damage step, obviously, target 1 of your banished Metaphys monsters, special summon it, but banish it during the end phase of the next turn. If your other Metaphys card in its owner's possession is if your other Metaphys card in its owner's possession is banished while this card is already face up in your spell and trap zone, target 1 card your opponent controls, banish it, and then you can only use its effect once per turn. Each effect of it once per turn. And then we run 3 Strike because why not? 1500 to stop a summon or a monster effect is very, very good. Better than Warning in my opinion, because this can stop Chaos Giant, it can stop a whole list of things. And the final trap card and the last card of the deck, 1 Macrocosmos. Macrocosmos just allows so many combos.